again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Oh, Black Bart's Corner. Sometimes it truly amazes me what the enemies of freedom within our own country will do to attack their fellow Americans. I'm talking here about the indictments they're trying to get against Blackwater employees who were engaged in an action in Iraq. As you recall, they were in a small cul-de-sac. They felt threatened. They were afraid somebody had a car bomb. They overreacted, of course, blasted their way out of there, and in the process killed a lot of innocent and unarmed Iraqis. And so now here in this country, left-wing, liberal, anti-American, cowardly prosecutors are trying to accuse these men of all kinds of crimes. I don't understand this. First of all, folks, the United States government hired Blackwater to protect certain sensitive targets. They did this to free up their own combat troops to go after the insurgents. These people were paid by the U.S. government to do what they were doing. Did they make a mistake? Maybe, but in war, a lot of mistakes are made. Those pilots who kill innocent civilians in Afghanistan and Iraq, are they any less guilty than Blackwater? Absolutely not. Are we going to prosecute all these pilots for dropping a bomb on a house full of women and kids? How about artillerymen who fire artillery in support of troops and kill civilians in the process? Are we going to put them in prison? I don't think so. So why are we attacking Blackwater? They did what they thought they had to do to save their lives and protect their charges. Iraq is a very strange and dangerous place. Last week, a couple of American soldiers were killed when a car drove up to their roadblock and exploded. That's a fact of life in Iraq. They reacted, perhaps overreacted, but they did what they were trained to do. They did what the U.S. government told them to do. Fun part is, they used machine guns in committing a crime. That's a 30-year sentence. We're going to hold that over them too. Of course, the United States government issued these men machine guns, and that's what you use in war. Selective fire weapons, folks. M4, folks. MP5s, folks. That's what they use. To even bring such a charge is ludicrous. What these government prosecutors want to do is get these men so scared they'll plead guilty to some abstract charge. They'll give them a couple years in prison, and these prosecutors will go strutting around saying, "We defended human rights around the world. Americans can't do anything like that." Gee, let me see. General Curtis LeMay killed 100,000 innocent Japanese when he firebombed Tokyo. Truman killed 65,000 innocent civilians at Hiroshima. Bomber Harris killed hundreds of thousands of German civilians. This is World War II. What kind of stupidity is the American people doing just because they hate the war in Iraq? I hope these Blackwater guys stand up. One of them was already caved because he was so frightened. They gave him a deal in exchange for testimony against his fellow soldiers, fellow guards. That's how our scummy government works. Find a weak link and use it to attack other innocent men. Well, Blackwater, I hope you guys stand up and make these prosecutors look like a bunch of fools. Now, this new security arrangement that we have signed with the Iraqis will give Iraqi justice control over the actions of American soldiers in the future. So if an American soldier accidentally kills a civilian, is he going to be tried in an Iraqi court and put in an Iraqi prison? If I was an American soldier or a Marine, I'd refuse to go to Iraq under those circumstances. Those folks are Muslims. Their sense of justice is not the same as ours. They have the death penalty over there. Would we subject an American soldier, future Blackwater guards, to the death penalty in Iraq? If I was Blackwater, I'd just pull out. Obama pulls out his combat troops, Blackwater should be right there behind him, even if Blackwater is paid billions of dollars, and the United States government is its biggest contractor. Its first obligation is to protect its own men. So I hope this Blackwater thing comes to a screeching halt. If it does go to trial, I hope they stand up and the American people back up these brave, courageous guards that go over there to defend America's interests. Go get them, Blackwater. And damn you, you American prosecutors. You're a disgrace to our country and to everything we stand for. Black Bart's Corner.